evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to another episode of Tuesdays with Terrence. My name is Terrence Bardui. Make it public. All right, let's see. Now we're public. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to another episode of Tuesdays with Terrence. My name is Terrence Bardui. Some people call me H. Some people call me Havis. Some people call me Terrence. Some people call me Mr. Call me Little Boy. If you're from La Pointe, Point Michel, the Commonwealth of Dominica, St. Luke's Parish, you call me Luku Boy. Sakafet Luku Boy. I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to another episode of Tuesdays with Terrence. Hope everyone's doing good. While people are starting to come in, let me just play a little music for you. Let me tell everybody welcome. Let me say welcome to TWT Tuesdays with Terrence. Man, I am so excited. All right, let's go. Let's go. While you're doing that, let's play some music. Let's get some music in the place. You ready? You don't have to be a star. Good evening, everybody. Let the music play. I'll be right back. Take you in. You're rejected and hurt. To me, your worth, what you have with me. Yes, I don't need no superstar. Yes, here I come. You won't be denied, 'cause I'm satisfied with the love. You don't have to be a star, baby. Yeah, I know it's going in and out. I thought I fixed the issue, but what do I know? What I need to do is to get a new laptop, man. Good evening. I want to say welcome to Miss Beach Goodwill. Welcome to Tuesdays with Terrence and anybody else who's watching tonight. I'm so excited. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome. All right. You know, the song says you don't have to be a star to be on my show. Excuse me, my throat. I think all of you guys are stars. Let me get my my juice here to get me working. How are you guys doing tonight, man? Hope everyone's doing well. Let me go start the show. I have a good show tonight for you. I'm going to give you a tip, a secret, and something you should know. And I've given that tip before, so I don't know if everybody remembers it, but I'm going to give the tip again. So here goes our theme song, then we'll start. Welcome to Terrence. Just your heart, and I'll help you win. Yeah. Are you rejected or hurt? To me, your word, I don't need no superstars.
You don't have to be rich, family, to be on my show. You don't have to have a million, family, to be on my show.
That was Miss Maynard Thomas. Got all your Christmas shopping done. You know, I'm not doing no Christmas shopping. No, 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 none at all, none at all. Oh, Miss June Bardui Anselm Sakafet, my big sister. What, you on time tonight, boy? Eh. It's snowing up there in Boston, man. No, just teasing you, girl. Terrence and anybody else who's watching, welcome to my show. It's another Tuesday night, and today I was doing a walk, right? Health is Wealth walk. And I was saying on that walk in February, on February 4th, it'll be 5 years. 5 years I've been doing Tuesdays with Terrence. Can you believe it? In a couple of months, it'll be 5 years. Less than a couple of months, it'll be 5 years. Good evening, Miss Robin. 5 years I've been, and I only I mean, I've done everything. Uh, Gladys, good evening. How are you doing, young lady? Good to see you tonight. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And I can't believe on February 4th, it'll be 5 years. And you people might say, man, you've been doing this for 5 years. But guess what? I do the same thing over and over and teach and preach and teach and preach. Because sometimes some people are knuckleheads, they don't get it. Some get it sometimes, some don't get it sometimes. But it's really important that we talk about, creating legacies, protecting income, and eliminating debt. So I only do three. I know it's going in and out. We're gonna have to deal with that, guys. Um, let's see what the market did today. For those of you who are concerned in the markets, everybody lost money. The Dow Jones lost 267.58. The Nasdaq 64.83, and the S&P 23.47. All of you all lost money, but you know who? Peaches Goodwill clients. We didn't lose up. They didn't lose a penny. You know why? Because zero is the hero. Zero is the hero. You guys keep taking risk. I hear people talking about stocks, bonds, mutual funds, all those different things that they're doing, right? Which is fine. Which is fine. Nothing is wrong with that. But the important thing is simply this: are you losing money? If you're in your 50s, 60s, 70s, why is it acceptable to lose kids, your 30s, even early 40s? You can take risk, but when you get to an age close to retirement, you should be guaranteed should be your middle name. And that's what my clients do. Whether we're talking about rolling over their 401ks, 403bs, TSPs, which is through savings plans, the 457s, rolling over Roth IRAs, traditional IRAs. What I do, I protect that. And I'm happy that I do that for my clients. It brings me joy, great joy to do that. It brings me great joy. So I hope everyone's doing good tonight. Are you guys ready for Christmas? A couple weeks ago was Thanksgiving. You ate a lot of turkey. Do you all remember 4 years ago, Christmas, during COVID 2020. You all remember that time? Some people, families couldn't get together. People make a big deal about Christmas and family, and I understand Thanksgiving as well. I understand that. I just look at it as watch football, basketball, all the things I like to do, and just chill. You know, some people they have if Christmas is in the middle of the week, Wednesday, they got to go back to work on Thursday. Some people got to go to work New Year's Eve. If it's on a week, it's like a Friday, you got a long weekend. If it's on a Monday, you're like, yes. But that's basically, what it is. And I think it's also important that you spend time with those you love. I think it's important that if what you like is your own time by yourself, like it's like me, man. Like some people like to travel in packs, go on a trip with people and friends, and not me, by myself or with my loved one. That's it. I don't want to go on with guy friends and friends with girls and couples and people like say, oh, let's rent a house and everybody get a room. Yeah, I mean, you might do that with family, you may talk crap, but it's not me. I like my own little thing going on, and that's what I love. So for those of you who've tuned in to Tuesdays with Terrence, welcome to Tuesdays with Terrence. I'm so excited that you've decided to join me tonight. I have I'm going to give you guys a little tip, because if you look at the title of the program, right? What's the title of the program? It's the end of the year, and I have a little your financial goals, your personal goals, your professional goals, your educational goals, your business goals. Where are you? For some people, they're on the cusp of accomplishing that. Some people, they're nowhere close. So for those of you who know what you can do, don't try to impress people. Uh, I mean, I get news all the time in the industry of, I never compete with anybody and I never want to be anyone. I don't know. Maybe it's the way I was brought up. I'm very confident in my own self, my own skin. I'm happy by myself. I like to travel by myself. I like to drive by myself. I like to think by myself. But I know we all need people, right? We do. But the thing about it is, have you decided, do you have an accountability partner? Someone who really cares, not someone who sneakily cares, someone who really cares about your well being. Come what may, they're rooting for you. They want to see you successful. There are a lot of people who claim that they're on your team and on your side, but they're not really cheering for you. They appear to be cheering for you, but they're not. Like for example, like if I'm having a bad day or a bad week at work, you won't know when I do Tuesdays with Terrence because I'm always upbeat. We all go through trials, tribulations, situations, at home, at work, at school, at play. We all go through them. Some record gains for their 401ks. Like one of my friends that I sent some information to, I'm going to pull up their 401k and look at it. We just talked about it today. I'm like, I wish I could roll it over for you because the company will not allow them to roll it over. Their 401k right now, their returns. Hold on, I'm doing it wrong. You don't have to be a star to be in my shoe. Year to date, one of their accounts is up 37.89, and their other account is up 40.25 for the year. One is up 40.25%, and the other one is a 37.89. And this friend of mine, back in 2008, we had a discussion, and they trust me explicitly. I was securities licensed then, and I told them, no, I am. I just got a text here. I am, but I'm going to explain. I'm trying to explain something here. Basically, my friend in 2008 said, "Man, help me with my 401k." Last year, it was at, let's see, 163,000. Now it's like 225,000. When I first started looking at it for them back in the day, it was at 20. It's exciting. But tonight, I got a tip for you. So just before I give you that tip, someone said I'm looking melancholy. No, I'm not melancholy. What I'm going to do is I'll play a little more of this song.
It's cloudy, it's clear. There'll be no cheering from the crowd. Just two hearts
Beating as wild. Man, you don't have to be a star to be on my show. Woo! Man, listen, this is the secret that I have to tell you guys. Last week, I had an appointment with a young man, and we ended up doing something for him. It got instantly issued. Instantly. All right. However, they're having second thoughts. However, another client of mine got approved yesterday as well. What I'm saying here to you guys is this: now is the time to get life insurance. If you're healthy or you have some little something's going on, now is the time, because at the end of the year, insurance companies are trying to push a you all don't notice getting insurance after the first of the year, or in March or in April or in February. They're going to look at every little thing. At the end of the year, they look at everything too. I mean, you can't have AIDS or cancer or end stage renal failure or any of that stuff. But I'm saying they will look over some stuff. Your A1C might be a little. Anybody who's contemplating getting, I was with a business partner last time. We had an appointment in Florida, and we were talking to a young lady, which was their cousin. And I was trying to explain to them, get it now. You don't have to pay a premium till next year. Buy now, pay later, till January. Your first premium. Get it in now. Let either their shareholders, or if it's a mutual company, They want the mutual share owners to, dividends. They want to insure you. What happens is after the first of the year, they go back to their stringent underwriting guidelines. So do you know anybody? You have children, grandchildren. I was talking to a friend of mine today. I said to them, we need to start thinking about some things. They have some expenses going on. Why are you guys taking so long? Why? Listen to me, folks. You want some more? I'm going to text, watch this. I'm going to text somebody right now. Watch this. You all don't know who I'm texting. The person said to me, when I come back, I want to talk to you. So I'm going to text him right now. I'm going to say, let's it's end of the year. Now is the time to get additional coverage that I'm going to say, the companies are more laxed at the end of the year. Well, I put lace. It should not lace. It should be laxed. It's Laxed. Let's see. Laxer, if you want to say that. So I just hit him up. So let's see if that person responds to me. And the reason why I'm doing that, I'm trying to teach you guys something, folks. If you look at my business card, you can't see it, but that's me right here. See? Or this one. Let's look up better. It says, my services is debt elimination plans, tax-free retirement, life insurance with living benefits, college plan, annuities. I do all of that stuff. All of that stuff. And I want everyone who watches Tuesdays with Terrence to understand now is the time to start. It's the end of the year. Good evening, Miss Esther Duran Kazemi. Good night, Miss Connie Roberts. I didn't call you back. I'll call you back. I was a little busy. And Chris, Garçon Sakafet. Blessings, brother. I know you're watching basketball tonight. You're watching the in-season tournament. The Celtics not in tonight. Okay, guys. Mark, I got this. I'm not watching that. I'm trying to tell you guys, at the end of the year is the best time to get life insurance. The best time. Because insurance companies will be a little lax for you. And you guys need to start. If that's the U.S. St. Martin, you in Dominica, you in England, Mexico, Canada, you all got family and friends in the U.S. Tell them. Say, are you guys protected? If you're back home and a family member up here helps you or supports you, you should tell them it's incumbent on you to have protection. Because if something happens to you, what am I going to do? Especially if it's your mother or your father, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your nenen, your bope, your makume, whoever it may be. Let them know that now is the time to protect themselves. And I mean that. Good evening, Miss Beth Amato. Beth Amato took care of that, man, years ago. She did income protection. She did debt elimination. She rolled over 401k. She's just my super client. She's my little sister, by the way. The last time I saw her, down to see you. All right, in between the conference. So Beth, look forward to seeing me next month. Mr. Alvin Vasa, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, you sure did listen. Let me tell you all something, right? Now, Beth has known me for decades. We used to work together up in Boston. Shirt. Only the reason I'm wearing that because one of my newest agents, got something approved. You know, they did a great job. Their mom got approved. With Mutual of Omaha. There's a bunch of companies that I represent based on your health, your height, weight, what you got going on, what you need, what you want to do, your age. I can help you. And it's very important, folks, that you start thinking about living benefits. Let me show you guys something. I'm going to try to share my screen. Hopefully, it'll work. Let's try. Share screen. Let's see. This one or that one. I'm going to try to share my screen. Let's see. I hope it works. Share screen. I hope you guys can see my screen. Right here. This one. I want to show you guys something. All right. Let's go. This is what I want to show you guys. I hope you can see it. Let me go on my phone to make sure I can see it. Let me go back to Tuesdays with Terrence. Let me know if you can see what I'm showing right now. Can you guys see it? What I'm showing? Can you see it? Can you see it? Let's see if it's working. Yes, you can. So check this out. All right. Let me put my reading glasses on. I got to get new glasses. My glasses, actually, I've already got the doctor's appointment. I just have to pick up my glasses, pay for them. So let's look at this. Let's push this back a little bit. All right. And let's go over some stuff for you guys here. Where is it? Right here. Life insurance with living benefits. It says, when solving life's financial puzzle, make sure you and your savings are protected in case you become seriously ill. People don't like to think about illness. I know a lot of people with a lot of illnesses. Let me tell you a quick little story. I was at a store called Wawa. It's a gas station they have in Florida, Virginia, DC, Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. It's called Wawa, right? And I was in line. I had gotten a smoothie and a pretzel. And this young little girl was pushing on me, and I didn't know. And I turned around. It didn't bother me. And I looked at the child, and the child was autistic, I could tell, severely, had severe autism. So it didn't bother me that the child was pushing on me. Child was probably 7 or 8 or 9. So the mother apologized to me profusely. And I said, ma'am, it's okay. I got kids as well. I understand. And this broke my heart. The lady said, not this one. And she said, she's a piece of, and she said, SHIT. And she grabbed the kid and she dragged her outside. Man, I almost grabbed that lady. There was almost no Tuesdays with Terrence tonight because I would have been arrested. The child is, I can tell, you can tell when a child has autism severely. You could tell. But what I've noticed is like some kids are diagnosed at 6, 7, 8, 9, around that time. However, at 2 weeks old, if you had a life insurance policy for your child, if their child was diagnosed with autism, they're insured. You cannot insure an autistic child. It's sad. It's sad. Now, you don't buy insurance or get insurance for a child because you want to benefit off it, because the child has no net worth. They're not a legal person. But God forbid something happens to your child. You know, you want to make sure that you have funds and you have stuff, and but you don't do it for that, because there are some people with autism who live to be in their 50s, 60s, 70s, and they're functioning fine. It's just that they're now uninsurable. So watch this. I want to show you guys this. How will I cover medical and living expenses? You probably think of life insurance as a tool to protect loved ones if you pass away. But do you know that certain modern life insurance policies offer riders that can provide financial resources if you experience a qualifying terminal, chronic, or critical illness? Let me give you some statistics. A stroke occurs every 40 seconds in the US of A. I have a friend, last year in November, they suffered a stroke. Young, in their mid-40s. My best friend, 2 years ago, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, he suffered a stroke during COVID. He wasn't 50 years old yet. Listen to this statistic right here. 6 in 10 Americans live with at least one chronic disease. So count 10 people when you go to work tomorrow, right? And 6 of them live with at least one chronic disease. Now, they may not tell you, people may not tell you this stuff, but it's true. Now, check this out. It's estimated that 1.9 million new cases of cancer will be diagnosed in 2023. That was 2023. We're in 2024, almost in 2025. I got 2 sisters who are breast cancer survivors. I have a sister-in-law who died from cancer, and I have many friends who are breast cancer survivors and cancer survivors and who've had issues with cancer. And then if you look at the last stat, 6.5 million or more people are estimated to be living with Alzheimer's or dementia. I've seen it in my family. My point is, this is life insurance you don't have to die to use. And it's really important that you guys know these stats. And that's why if you have any one of these critical illnesses, or chronic illnesses, you're good to go. That's why we tell people, figuring out life's puzzles, we're here to help. You could die too soon, you could become ill, or you could live too long. This is life insurance that protects you and who you love. Look at this. These accelerated benefit riders, right? It says accelerated benefit riders are optional and no additional cost riders that can allow you to access all or part of your death benefit while you're living. You don't have to die, folks, while you are living. If you experience a qualifying terminal, chronic, critical illness or diagnosis of Alzheimer's disease or Lewy body dementia. How many people you know? I have a client right now, and I suspect, someone told me, and I suspect that person has dementia because I will tell them something over and over, and then they'll ask me 2 minutes again, but I can't say, it's not my call. I don't diagnose. I just protect. I just help, and I just show you what to do just in case. Check this out. Since these benefits are generally unrestricted, once you qualify, you can use the benefit for any reason. Benefits might be used for, but not unlimited to. It's not just for health. You might use it for household expenses, adult daycare, home modifications. I know people doing that now. Regular bills, nursing home care, and quality of life expenditures. One of the things that troubles me is when I find out people have a critical illness. Like one of my friends last year was diagnosed with cancer. They've known me from 2005, almost 20 years, 2005 to 2006. They've known me. And I felt sad for them, but you know what? I talked to them about this before. They know what I do. They watch Tuesdays with Terrence on rerun sometimes. And They never knew that was going to happen. A critical illness was going to happen to them. Now watch this right here. Let me show you guys this right here. Watch this. Life insurance with living benefits protection for when life happens. All right. All right. Now watch this. Protection for when life happens. When life throws you a curveball, and it does, it throws it to you, to me, to our family, our friends. Life insurance can help you, and not just when there's an unexpected death in the family. You see, a lot of people think about life insurance, you're going to get it for when you die. No, you want to get it for when you're alive. When you're alive. When you're alive, so you can access it. Get money in the event of a qualifying health emergency. It says tap a potential resource of retirement income if you do cash value ones. Protect, I went too far, protect what matters most and leave a legacy. Some people don't believe in living legacies. All right. I don't even like talking to people like that because it means you're selfish and petty and greedy. You see, the wealthy people, they don't think about Saturday night or the next fete. They think about 2-3 generations down the road. In Proverbs, the Bible says a good man, that means a good person, man or woman, good person, leaves an inheritance for their children's children. If your children don't have children, it's okay. But, that's what you do. And they need to pass it down and pass it down. That's what the Rockefellers and the Gettys and the Vanderbilts and the Rothschilds and the Kennedys. You ever seen a broke Kennedy? A lot of them may have issues with drugs or alcohol, but they ain't broke. Look who's going to become the health czar in this new administration, but they ain't broke because these companies, these families have generational wealth. It says here 49% of Americans carry medical debt or have outstanding medical bills. Almost everybody I know have medical bills. I have 0 medical bills. 0. Now, thank God that I'm healthy. And when I go, I have to pay a copay. But, I don't have outstanding medical bills. I pray to God that I stay healthy. I pride myself on my walking and my diet. And I don't want nobody to take that away from me or my joy. You see, my desire to be healthy is greater than my desire to sustain and fulfill my palate, my taste buds. So that's why I eat like I eat. That's why I do what I do. That's why I walk and I exercise and I say health is wealth. It says here 69% of life insurance owners feel financially secure versus 41% of non-owners. If you're a non-owner, don't put your hand up. But if you're an owner, pat yourself on the back. I can't see it, but pat yourself on the back. You're doing something right. Some of you are watching right now, and I know for a fact that you are owners. So you're in that 69% percentile. Good for you. Now watch this. Before I go back on my rant. Benefits you can use during your lifetime. All right? During your lifetime, not when you're dead. When the unexpected happens, life insurance with living benefits provide accelerated benefit riders, ABRs, and may provide financial support during your lifetime. Adult daycare. How many people you know do adult daycare? Household expenses. Everybody got that. When you get sick, they don't stop. The bills don't stop. Like today, I paid some of the light bill, some of the cable bill. I paid some of the water bill. It's like the bills don't stop. Household expenses come every day. I had to pay some of my other bills. Now, moving right along, modification for your home. You ever go to a house and you see they have a ramp? Well, that cost. Where are you getting the money from if you don't have it saved? And if you have it saved, you're going to exhaust your savings. Assisted living care. Some people are in assisted living homes or facilities. They have independent living and they have assisted living because they might not be able to take care of themselves. In-home care. I know multiple people right now doing in-home care. Someone just reached out to a comedian on for care because they're doing in-home care for their mother. And your regular bills. We all have that. I paid some of that today. My phone charger died, so I had to go buy one. I didn't buy one because I want to get it from the Apple store. I don't want the Verizon one. So we all have bills. I got it. We all do. All right? Now, moving right along, look at this. Can you see this one? It's coming up. 19 million projected number of new cancer cases in 2023. 19 million. Cancer is a beast, yo. There's 19 million projected number of new cases in 2023. My sister was born in 2020, October. Lifetime cost of care for a person with Alzheimer's or dementia is $392,874. How many of you all have access to $392,874 for Alzheimer's or dementia, the cost of care? Somebody got to do it. Whether it's in the facility or at home. And let me tell you something. I have some friends and some people I go to church with who take care of family members at home. God bless them. Now, those people need a respite every now and then, but God bless them. It's not your children's responsibility to take care of you. It's not. Now, they love you and they will do it. They might do it. But if they have a spouse, the spouse might be petty and they want you to do it. They don't want you to take care of your family. So you got to make sure you have stuff in place so that you can care for someone, you can pay someone to do it, or in a facility. That's why I keep talking about this thing. And at the end of the year, it's easier to qualify, providing you have the health, right? Moving right along, your safety net for unexpected. Your safety net for unexpected. You got, remember I said it's living benefits, right? ABRs, accelerated benefit riders, ABRs. It says coverage in case of. You see, folks, you got to get it before you get sick. Too many times people tell me, oh, next month. I'm like, if you're going to do it next month, let's qualify you now. And you pay next month. You don't have to pay nothing till next month. Stop lying to yourself, lying to me, BSing yourself. Do it. Just get it done. Your safety net for the unexpected. Terminal illness. You know what a terminal illness is? If a doctor or medical professional, like a nurse practitioner or someone like that, diagnose that you have 24 months or less to live, you have a terminal illness. Now, you may not die in 24 months or less, but they're saying you're going to, where you have access to almost 85 to 90% of your death benefit. I don't know, maybe you want to take a cruise before you transition. Maybe you want to help some family members. I have a colleague who told us a story a couple of years ago. This young lady, she was healthy as an ox. She got $1 million policy, and then basically, guess what happened? 6 months later down the road, she was diagnosed with cancer. And they told her she has about 6 months to live. Serious. How did it happen so quick? I don't know. I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm telling you that because it's factual. She got about $800,000. She was able to pay off debt, send one of her nieces or some of them to college, and then when she passed, the family got the rest. Folks, you're not getting it because you're going to pass. You're going to get it because your loved ones are going to live. And a lot of you in the diaspora, a lot of you Caribbean and Africans and wherever you're from, you all are supporting family members back home. So put something in place. You have Alzheimer's, a rider allows payment for a portion of an insured debt's benefit on a discounted basis if the insured has a qualifying diagnosis of Alzheimer's disease or Lewy body dementia. Man, telling you, it's incredible. And what I got to tell you is some of you all better do this now, because if your parents get diagnosed with that, you can't get it. Because you have a history in your family. That's new. You want to make sure. That's why you got a chronic illness. But if it's your grandparents, you're good to go. A chronic illness, if you become unable to perform 6 of the ADLs, activities of daily living. You know what the ADLs are? Activities of daily living. They're bathing, continence, dressing, eating, or toileting, and transferring. You can't do 2 of those for 90 consecutive days without assistance. You have a chronic illness. And the ABR kicks in. That's powerful. If you have a critical illness, you know what a critical illness is? Let's look at some of it right here. Let's pull it up a little bit. ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, aortic graft surgery, aplastic anemia, blindness, cancer. If you're in California, invasive cancer only, cystic fibrosis. If you're in California and you're watching right now, Google the term invasive cancer, cystic fibrosis, end-stage renal failure. You know what that is? Your kidneys are shut down. You're on dialysis. That's a critical illness. A heart attack. My best friend and a buddy, male and female, both of them in the last 3 years have had strokes. One last year, one a couple years ago. I said heart attack, heart valve replacement. I know people who've done that. Major organ transplant. I know people who've done that. I just saw on Facebook recently someone who had an organ transplant. I know people, friends and, people go to church who have organ transplants. But you got to do that before you get sick, folks. Motor neuron disease, stroke, sudden cardiac arrest. Folks, you hear me talk about income protection, debt elimination, and legacy creation. This is the income protection. You make $100,000, your human value is 10 times $100,000. However, if you're really young, you can get 20 times. You have to take into account your assets, your debt, your income. All of those are factors in determining. Some people just want a policy to bury them. How foolish is that? If you don't know better, I understand. If that's all you can get, bravo. But stop, man. Like right now, I'm trying to conserve a huge case. $2 million. Trying to conserve it. I need them to see the importance of this stuff. And the funny thing about it is the person I'm trying to conserve it for, one of their parents is a cancer survivor. I'm telling you, man, this is powerful. Watch this. Accelerated benefit riders, ABRs, versus long-term care. You see, when you have long-term care, you have to use the funds specifically for like long-term care facility or in-home care. When you have accelerated benefits, when you get it, you can use the money for whatever you want. It's on you. Let's look at some critical injuries. Coma. You know anyone who's in a coma? Paralysis. You become a quadriplegic. Severe burns, traumatic brain injury. injury, all of those are things that you folks can prevent and have, not prevent, but have something in place in case that happens. So we said terminal illness, chronic illness, critical injury, and dementia. So you see critical injury, they got the little cancer thing there. Chronic illness, it's like you're sick, always sick. Critical illness in the ambulance. Critical injury, you're in a wheelchair. Lewy body dementia, that thing affects your cognitive, man, the brain. I pray that happens to nobody, no one. But that is what we have going on. So what I'm telling you guys is here, just to go back over here and stop sharing. It's kind of like stop screen sharing. I just wanted to show you guys these things. Marie, Mighty Conqueror, good night. How are you doing, darling? Elizabeth Bardui, good to see you. Good to see you guys. Showing you guys. Some of my clients are watching right now. They have this coverage. I ain't going to call their names, but they got it. I've seen multiple ones. And I'm saying to you guys is that make sure everybody needs to have a like my father used to say when he was alive, from captain to cook. Everybody. My mother said from captain to cook. That means everyone. Folks, all I can tell you is this. I've been pontificating to you guys coming in 5 years. At the end of the year is the best time to get life insurance for anybody. If you're healthy enough, they're going to approve you quickly because they want you in before the end of the year. Then after the first of the year, they start looking at everything. Everything. So my secret tonight, and I said it, my secret tonight is the end of the year. For you, the secret is get life insurance immediately before the end of the year. As a matter of fact, this week and next week, get it this week, not even next week. It's Christmas. Get it this week. You want to get in touch with me? My phone number is scrolling right there. My regular cell is 864-607-1361. My office, 434-535-6099. You want to know a little bit more about me? Go to bfsfinancialservices.com. My website. You'll see that. Folks, schedule RPs and I always wonder when I see the RPs, did those people have a critical illness, a critical injury, a chronic illness? Were they terminally ill? Did they have resources? I always think of that. All I can say is this. I do the same thing, and let me change my glasses. That was my reading glasses, man. My Dollar Tree. Got to pick up my prescription soon. You guys, I know you can do it. Don't let too late be your cry. I don't want to sound like my mother telling you don't let too late be your cry. Get it in so that when life happens, not if, when life happens, whether you hear or not. And the good thing about it, when you teach them, the youngins, the young ones, they get it. Then they're going to teach theirs. And theirs. Straighten up my screen. Everybody doesn't. And what I'm saying to you guys is you can do this. You know how to get in touch with me. I'm not here to harass you. I'm not calling anybody. You know, there's some people asking. I have friends asking me, can I give people your number? I'm like, you don't need my permission. I'm a businessman. The only person you don't give it to is someone I owe money to. The point I'm trying to make, guys, me trying to be a jokester here, is that secure it before it's too late. Secure it. Secure it. Don't let too late be your cry. Because you don't have to be a star to be on my show. That's what the thing says. You don't have to have a million to be on my show. You don't have to. Someone I know posted something and it says, learned of 2 deaths in an hour. One was a heart attack and one was a stroke. What if they survive? The question is not if, but when. The person said, please contact me and get covered. They put their phone number on there. I'm going to like that. You don't have to be a star to be on my show. You don't have to have a million to be on my show. You don't have to, man. Good night, everybody. God bless you. Get covered before the end of the year. It's Terrence Bardui. The show is called Tuesdays with Terrence. Every Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Live via Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, X, formerly Twitter. Yes. Protect your income. Eliminate debt. Legacy creation. Boom. Baby, come as you are. With just your heart. And I'll take you in. To me, you're worth what you have with me. Now I don't need no superstar, 'cause I'll accept you as you are. You won't be denied, 'cause I'm satisfied with the help that I can provide. Baby. Is every Tuesday at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. As long as I'm alive, I'll be here talking about income protection, debt elimination, and legacy creation. I hope God bless you like He will. I'm praying that He will, because I know He will. And remember, if you need my help, don't hesitate to start to be on my show. You know what? You don't have to have a million. Just come as you are. I'll be able to help you. Good night, everybody, and God bless you. God bless me. And it's one of those things where I think everybody needs income protection, debt elimination, and legacy creation. Are you going to do the same thing till it's too late? Don't let too late be your cry. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye. Good night. It's 8 o'clock. I love you. Get protected. Get insured. Call me up. Text me. DM me. Messenger me. Facebook me. TikTok me. Just your heart.
and I'll help you win. Are you rejected or hurt? To me, you're worth much more than you put in.
I don't need no superstars.
Now I don't need no
Because I'll accept you as you are. Come on.
Cause I'll accept you as you are. You won't be denied. Cause I'm satisfied with the help that I can provide. You don't have to be rich family to be on my show.
God bless you. Good night, everybody.
You don't have to have a million families
Good night.
to be on my show.
Good night, all. God bless you until next Tuesday, Christmas Eve. So maybe next Tuesday I won't talk about insurance. Yeah, right. We'll have a festive time, and we will say Merry Christmas. We'll sing carols. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. It's Santa Claus. Whatever it may be, God bless you. Peace. I'm out. Good night. Like and share. Bye-bye. Boom.